to that desire repeatedly until it becomes a form of spiritual bondage, slavery. Temptation Go ahead and start again. Temptation and addiction. In the Bible, temptation is an external urge or test common to all humans. Addiction, however, is a state of giving into that desire repeatedly until it becomes a form of spiritual bondage or slavery. Temptation is a moment of choice. Addiction is a loss of control to a master other than God. I'm going to be having some Bible verses in regards to this. 1 Corinthians 10:13. The temptations in your life are no different from what others experience, and God is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. God understands the weight of temptation and gives us what we need to overcome it. Even when addiction feels impossible to break, He's with us, offering strength and a way out. Galatians 5:1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm, then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by the yoke of slavery. And could we put addiction in there as well? Jesus came to set us free, not just spiritually, but from things that hold us back. Addiction feels like a heavy chain, but Jesus has the power to break it. Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. When addiction leaves you feeling crushed and broken, God is right there. He's close to those who are hurting, ready to bring comfort and healing. Romans 7:15. I do not understand what I do, for what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do. If you ever felt frustrated with yourself for repeating the same mistakes, you're not alone. Even Paul, one of the early leaders of the faith, struggled with that back and forth battle. It's part of the journey, but it's not the end of the story. Philippians 4:13. I can do all this through Him who gives me strength. Overcoming addiction is hard, but with God's help, it's possible. He gives us the strength to make choices that lead to freedom. John 8:36. So, if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. True freedom isn't just wishful thinking. It's real, and it's possible through Jesus. He's the one who breaks the chains for good. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has given us a spirit of fear, but not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. Fear doesn't have to hold you back. God gives you the power and self-discipline to overcome even when it feels impossible. 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all of your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. When you're struggling, God isn't passively watching from a distance. He cares deeply about what you're going through, and He wants to help shoulder your burdens. Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. When addiction feels overwhelming, God promises His presence and strength. He's not going anywhere. He'll be right there to hold you up. James 5:16. Therefore, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. You don't have to go through this alone. There's power being honest with others and inviting them to walk with you on this journey toward healing. Today during our lesson, something was read was this. But the last appeal of love was unheeded. Then the case of Judas was decided, and the feet that Jesus had washed went forth to the betrayer's work. I'm going to alter it to this. If our addictions are not canceled, the last appeal of love will be given, and our case will be decided, and our hearts that Jesus wanted to wash and couldn't will go forth to do the adversary's will. To highlight what I've said is temptation is a moment of choice. Addiction is a loss of control to a master other than God. Christ has set us free. Let yourselves not be burdened again by a yoke of slavery or addiction. Not just spiritually, but from the things that hold us back, he will set us free. He will bring comfort and healing. It's part of the journey, but it's not the end of the story. With God's help, it's possible. He gives us the strength to make choices that lead to freedom. He's the one who breaks chains for good. True freedom isn't just wishful thinking. God gives you the power and self-discipline to overcome even what feels impossible. He cares deeply about what you're going through. He wants to help shoulder your burdens. When addiction feels overcoming, God promises his presence and strength. He's not going anywhere. He'll be right there to hold you up. And you don't have to go through this alone. There's power in being honest with others and inviting them to walk with you on this journey towards healing. And healing comes from Christ.